Okay, so I've been still up here for another dream that I had after that one in the house where we made love pretty much all night. So this is the old Mac store. You used to be able to there's an alley here, right? Used to be able to walk all the way through here. So this is used to be like a convenience store. So we were sitting, you and I were here, and we were kneeling down like this. And we were about to eat a pizza somewhere around here. Like it was a pizza. And we opened it up and there was like green peppers on it. Um, so your mother was standing behind you. Okay. Um, so there's a lot going on in the dream. When you have to analyze the dream, what does that mean? Um, First off is the alley. Okay. The alley, like the back alley, it represents alley from A Star Is Born. In in that song, Always Remember Us This Way, he tells her, um, okay guys, we're gonna welcome Allie back, or she's gonna take us home. That's what he says to her, and he's like, always remember us this way, and he says, I love you, always remember us this way. So when you add Allie combined to, okay guys, Allie's gonna take us home, it means that you, Jayden, have to take us home. In order to take us home, you have to get with me. It's very critical that you get with me. So that's what the back alley represents here. Okay, get alley back, like back alley. So alley from A Star Is Born means you need to reach out to me. You need to make those steps so that you can be born as a star. I'm going to be a star pretty soon, and you have to make those steps to become that star. So that's what this back alley is. It means you have to get back with me, like alley from A Star Is Born. In order for your star to shine, you have to be with me in the back. So I got to get alley back is what it means, back alley. Now, um, the pizza box. So the pizza, you put cheese on it. Cheese, that's connected to Colby, right? That's Cheryl's boy, Colby. So there's friendship there, right? Because of Cassidy. Okay, so the cheese on the pizza represents friends, like a circle of friends, because it's a circle, right? You're gonna have certain circles of friends who are going to disagree with your choice to be with me because of the things I've done to save mankind. Um, and that's gonna make you upset because to cry over spilt milk means you cry over an issue. So that's what the cheese represents. There's going to be, you know, um, people upset. Your circle of friends are going to be upset through the association of Colby cheese, and Cassidy. So it also is like because your mother was like sitting behind you, so you were here like this, okay, and I was over here, but your mother was behind you. So the pie represents the pizza pie. It represents a circle of family, like a circle of family. So you also have to deal with your family standing behind you. Well, what are they standing behind you for? They need to stand behind you in this new endeavor. Your mother needs to stand behind you, not in front of you. You're the mother of all creation. She needs to stand behind you in order for you to be successful. There could be a great deal of frustration and animosity because she cares so deeply for your current spouse. And I said a lot of bad things about her in that first book, and you have to forgive me, Kathy. Sorry, but it's coming from the perspective of a very upset, angry man about people getting in my way of trying to save creation. We're talking 123 trillion lives on the line here, and you have to forgive me if I get a little upset that people like her circle of friends and family and people want to get in the way of saving 123 trillion people. So please forgive me for being a little bit upset at you guys, okay? So it's nothing personal. It's just business. So that means that you guys watching this, you have to stand behind her. Okay? Your friends, your circle of friends, your circle of family, you have to stand behind the mother because she's the mother. That's what the pizza represents. No, the green peppers are they really stuck out to me. It was the green peppers. Um, it's a representation of like disgust because of the color of green. Normally, it's associated with puke. Like if you see a cartoon, they normally draw it green, right? So your circle of friends and your family are going to be disgusted with what I did to save all creation because they just don't understand. They just don't get it. Sometimes in life, it's like when you're investigating something, you have to become that certain um, person. Like if I was trying to infiltrate, say, a drug ring down in Mexico, well, like a cartel, I'd have to do whatever the cartel was doing. If that involved, partaking in illegal activities, that I'd have to do that. Otherwise, I'd blow my cover, right? I have to ask me to do that. I'd have to go do that. Otherwise, I'd blow my cover. It's no different than what I did at my home and the privacy of my home. There's a difference between fantasy and reality. I did not actually go out and do something bad. What I did is not illegal. Okay? That's what you need to know. There's a difference between reality and fantasy. So your family, your circle of friends are going to be puking, in other words. That's what the green peppers represents. Because they just don't get it. So all of that's going to make you upset. That's you crying over your circle of friends, your circle of family, crying over spilt milk or the cheese, right? So now I think there was insects on it. I remember insects, like some kind of bugs on it. So if it basically means that your family and friends, the circle of friends, circle of family, are going to be bugged by what I did to save them and save save 123 trillion people. So there's a potential that they could get in between you and I. If you let your family and friends sway your decision to get with me, 123 trillion people plus everyone on planet Earth stand to, not exist anymore. So you have to be really brave and stand up for yourself and say, hey, I'm the mother of all creation. I'm not a pushover. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me who to see. Just don't say anything because I'm the mother, not you. You need to be very firm with your family and friends on what they may say about me and you getting together, because they've all developed this loving relationship with your significant other. They need to stand behind him and say, look, man, what are you crying around for? You get to be with Camila Cabello. Why are you crying around for? Suck it up, man. You get to be with Camila Cabello. Holy smokes. So you lost a girl that you're with for 7 years. Look, at least you got somebody there to catch you. Make your heart feel better. A celebrity, Camila Cabello, so suck it up, man. So you girls watching this and her friends and family, you need to chillax, man. I'm trying to be a nice guy here, and I don't want to be an a-hole. So that's what that other dream represents, girl. If you had that dream back here, it's just another way to connect us as the mother and father. Because if this resonates with you, like, yeah, I did remember that dream, because I've only had 3 dreams of you. The first was at Paul's. Shortly thereafter, like a couple of weeks after that, was at my place. And then, I don't know, maybe a month or 2 after that was this one here in the back alley. So, I thought I'd make these dream videos just in case, like, I'm hoping that we had a shared dream, so that when I'm talking to you like that, you'd be like, wow, I do remember that dream, and it makes sense now. Now I know what the dream means. Now I know what it means. So, now, if you remember, like, in the dream, we were like, we were kind of squatted down like this. And the pizza was on the ground like that, so we were squatted. Um, the squatting is a representation of exercise. Like we need to exercise, like squats, like you do squats. We need to be healthy, and we can't be eating junk food. That's another meaning of the pizza. The slices of it, it's a representation of slicing evil, right? I mean, you and I need to get together, but there's certain things that could stop that, such as family and friends and your boyfriend. You need to, I don't know what type of individual you are, but if you're like a pushover, they could push you over, and that's what we don't want. So I want all your family and friends to, when you watch this, please don't do anything to jeopardize what her and I have to do here. You don't realize the importance of her and I getting together. I don't need you guys telling her, oh, he's this, he's that, I don't need you doing that, because 123 trillion lives are on the line, plus 11 billion here. So take a chill pill, relax, Now, this store here used to be called Max. There was a cat on here. The cat was their logo until they switched it to an owl. So the cat is a representation of you, because that's associated to your mother's nickname, the cat. But I'm also a cat because I'm born in the year of the tiger. So the cat represents me. Now, when they switched over the logo to the owls, the owl is a representation of an omen. It can be a messenger of death, right? But it can also be wisdom, like to be wise. It could also be about life. Owls mean many things. So the fact that the cat switched to an owl can mean that you are going to switch, meaning, you could switch, or you could sway your decision to be with me, which becomes a messenger or a harbinger of death, as opposed to being wise. If you don't get with me, you're not wise. You're turning the owl from being wise into being a harbinger of death, or an omen of death. The cat is you because you have that nickname, the cat, and it's me because I'm tiger. So they changed the logo, meaning you need to change who you're with and get with me. The question is, can you navigate all of that stuff? There's a lot of stuff that was said, family, friends, lovers, etc., saying this guy's that guy, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes pride can be a big issue. Yeah, so anyhow, when you come to that issue of having to deal with your family and friends, you guys have to swallow that pride, the ego. I don't care what you said about me. All I care about is getting with the mother of all creation. So remember that when it comes time for, you and I to get together, you have to be, the mother, and not the daughter, right? You have to take control. Like me, like when you read that book, I don't let anybody walk over me. I'm not a pushover, man. That book, I'll do everything I said in that book. Remember that, folks. There's two sides to me. There's a side that you don't want to rub the wrong way, and then there's a nice, peaceful, loving side. Love is a two-way street, man. You want love with me, then you got to show me love. You'll get love. You want to disrespect me, then you'll get disrespect. You want to hate me, then you'll get hate. So that's what I wanted to show you, girl. So I think I'll connect it to the song Allie, because now you know what it means. It's like, okay, ladies, okay, guys, Allie's going to sing us a song. She's going to bring us home. Meaning, okay, guys, mother who had a dream, or I had a dream with mother in the back alley. Allie in the back alley behind, Max. She's going to bring us home now, guys. Bring us home to eternity. But only if she can escape, the pitfalls of the family and friends that might sway her decision to get with me.